LeBron didn't play in Miami last night. And I got to be honest with you, like, obviously when you lose LeBron, like, it hurts the franchise. But in a weird way, honestly, in a weird way, I wonder, like, Pat Riley would never say this, but one of the toughest things to do when you run a franchise is you get this star player like the Indianapolis Colts get Peyton Manning, and you ride him for like 15 years. And then they get old. And it's how do you get out of the relationship? It's like I've always said about men. Men are great at getting into wars. We can't get out of them. Men are good at picking up women. Everybody's got a pickup line. Men, nobody can get out of relationships. And so what happens is, like, Miami gets Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne Wade is great for 15 years. Then you get to the end of the relationship. And Pat Riley's sitting there thinking, it's now a 3-ball league, and he can't hit him, and he's not as good defensively as he used to be, and he's getting hurt more. And Pat Riley's sitting there with Dwayne Wade, and in a weird way, LeBron did Pat Riley the world's biggest favor. Because Brian Windhorst has a new book out, and we're going to have him on the show later this week, and it says that LeBron would have stayed had the Heat won. And we all theorize that. But they were an old roster, and they would not have beaten this Golden State team because of the youth and the 3-balls. And so LeBron moving to Cleveland was good for LeBron. He got with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, guys who can hit threes. This Miami team was done. It was tapped out. It did as well as it could have done. But the league changed to a 3-ball shooting league, and Dwayne Wade doesn't hit him, and Mario Chalmers can't hit him, and Chris Battier was retiring, and LeBron's okay at him. So you were getting to a point where this roster didn't work. And like some bands don't last forever. The Doors were great. They're not U2. They weren't built to last forever. Guns N' Roses was not built to last forever. Like Mick Jagger, they were built to last a long time, the Stones. But you look at Dwayne Wade, in a weird way, LeBron leaving allowed Pat Riley to reboot. Because if you notice what's happened to D. Wade this year, he's ineffective. He's missed 20 games. He's not a lockdown defender anymore. And in a 3-ball league, he can't shoot. He's having his worst field goal year. He's missed his most games, and he's not the defensive player he used to be. So when LeBron initially left Miami, it was like, oh, poor Miami. But if they win their last game of the year, they have a chance to get into the playoffs. I think they will. And he doesn't have to get stuck with Bosch's contract and D. Wade's contract. And there's no way you could have, if LeBron stayed in Miami, jettisoned Dwayne Wade. You had to keep him. So it's one of these things in sports that guys are great at starting things, recruiting people, getting them to your school, getting into relationships. We're always getting into wars. We can never figure out how to get out of stuff. And Miami couldn't get out of D. Wade. Like the Colts got lucky because Andrew Luck was available. Like that never happens, that the next Peyton Manning is available. What would you have done with D. Wade? You'd be paying him $20-some million a year, and he's playing 60 games a year, and he's not dominant when he plays anymore. So as much as everybody, Pat Riley would never, ever say this publicly. You could just never say this because Dwayne Wade's so popular. But I never bought into Pat Riley saying, I'm devastated, this hurt so much. Oh, give me a break. You didn't want to pay Dwayne Wade that. Mickey Harrison, the owner, didn't want to pay Dwayne Wade that. You were looking to end the relationship, and you got a huge break. LeBron talked D. Wade into going to Chicago so that they're paying for a player that's not worth half the money he's making. So it's one of these things, whenever you get these gigantic stars, how do you say bye? Because the fans love them, you're beholden to them, and the guy in the crosshairs is always like the president, the head coach, the owner. Dwayne Wade leaving Miami, it was a perfect moment for Pat Riley. You can feign depression. You can pretend you're devastated. But in the back room, you're like, whew, thank God LeBron did that. Thank God. So I look at Miami. They get a reboot. They're a borderline playoff team. LeBron goes to a better team in Cleveland. It's a roster built for the next 3 or 4 years. Miami can start over, and they're not tied to Dwayne Wade's horrible contract. I know in the media they play it out like keys to the city. Oh, my God, we're crushed. Behind closed doors, it worked out perfectly for Pat Riley.